Cooling towers multiple choice questions. 1. In practice, the common efficiency range achieved in the cooling tower is A. 98 to 100%. B. 90 to 95%. C. 95 to 98%. D. 70 to 75%. Answer: 70 to 75%. 2. Range of the cooling tower is A. Difference between cold water outlet temperature and wet bulb temperature. B. Difference between hot water inlet temperature and wet bulb temperature. C. Difference between hot water inlet temperature and cold water outlet temperature. D. Difference between atmospheric temperature and wet bulb temperature. Answer: difference between hot water inlet temperature and cold water outlet temperature. 3. Factors influencing cooling tower performance is A. Cooling range. B. Ambient wet bulb temperature. C. The flow of water cooled. D. All of these. Answer: all of these. 4. Purpose of louver is A. To change the direction of air inlet flow in the uniform manner. B. To prevent the water droplets splashing out of the tower. C. Both of the above. D. None of the above. Answer: both of the above. 5. Approach of a cooling tower is A. Difference between cold water outlet temperature and wet bulb temperature. B. Difference between hot water inlet temperature and wet bulb temperature. C. Difference between hot water inlet temperature and cold water outlet temperature. D. Difference between atmospheric temperature and the wet bulb temperature. Answer: difference between cold water outlet temperature and wet bulb temperature. 6. Purpose of drift eliminator is A. To reduce the entrainment of water droplets in air. B. To prevent the water droplets splashing out of the tower. C. To provide the required surface area for heat transfer. D. All of these. Answer: to reduce the entrainment of water droplets in air. 7. Purpose of cooling tower basin is A. To serve as receptacle for cooled water. B. To provide the storage capacity during makeup water failure. C. To act as a reservoir for the cooling water pumps. D. All of these. Answer: all of these. 8. The purpose of the fill is A. To prevent the water droplets from splashing out of the tower. B. To provide the required surface area for heat transfer between air and the water. C. To reduce the entrainment of water droplets in the air. D. To change the direction of air inlet flow in a uniform manner. Answer: to provide the required surface area for heat transfer between air and the water. 9. The type of cooling tower used in power plants is A. Hyperbolic natural draft towers. B. Forced draft counter flow towers. C. Induced draft counter flow towers. D. Dry towers. Answer: hyperbolic natural draft towers. 10. Cooling towers operate on the principle of A. Evaporative cooling, Merkel theory. B. Henry's law. C. Stefan Boltzmann law. D. All of these. Answer: evaporative cooling, Merkel theory. 11. A better performance indicator of the cooling tower is its A. Dry bulb temperature. B. Approach. C. Range. D. Wet bulb temperature. Answer. Wet bulb temperature. 12 natural draft or hyperbolic towers have been used for A. Large capacity of water. B. Small capacity of water. C. High efficiency. D. Low capital cost. Answer. Large capacity of water. 13. In cross-flow cooling tower, the air moves underscore through the fill across the downward fall of the water. A. Horizontally. B. Inclined. C. Vertically upward. D. Vertically downward. Answer. Horizontally. 14. In underscore cooling arrangement, the air is blown through and the fans are located at the bottom. A. Forced draught. B. Induced draught. C. Both induced and forced draught. D. None of these. Answer. Forced draught. 15. Forced draft cooling towers have the following disadvantages. A. High maintenance. B. Susceptible to water leaks. C. High fan size. D. All of these. Answer. All of these. 16. In underscore cooling arrangement, the air is blown through and the fans are located at the top. A. Forced draught. B. Induced draught. C. Both induced and forced draught. D. None of the above. Answer. Induced draught. 17. Select the disadvantage of the cooling pond out of the given below. A. The area required for cooling in a cooling pond is small. B. Spray losses due to evaporation and VND age run high. C. There is no control over the temperature of cooled water. D. The cooling efficiency is low compared with cooling water. Answer. There is no control over the temperature of cooled water. 18. In which type of cooling pond system are nozzles arranged at the same elevation? A. Single deck system. B. Double deck system. C. Natural flow system. D. Direct flow system. Answer. Single deck system. 19. What type of cooling system is used in large power plants? A. Cooling ponds. B. Natural flow system. C. Cooling towers. D. Single deck system. Answer. Cooling towers. 20. What is used in the direct flow system to transverse the pond before uniting at intake? A. Separators. B. Filters. C. Baffle walls. D. Porous pipes. Answer. Baffle walls. (21) In which type of cooling system are nozzles arranged on different elevations? A. Single deck system. B. Double deck system. C. Natural flow system. D. Direct flow system. Answer. Double deck system. 22. How is air produced in mechanical draught cooling tower? A. Air tuyers. B. Propeller fans. C. Air blowers. D. Louvre. Answer. Propeller fans. 23. How does the flow of air occur in natural draught cooling towers? A. Natural pressure head density between cold outside air and humid inside air. B. Variation in pressure of both cold outside air and humid inside air. C. Due to the given IR vents and vacuum ports. D. Because of difference in the volume of both the of airs. Answer. Natural pressure head density between cold outside air and humid inside air. 24. Purpose of cooling tower basin is underscore. A. To serve as receptacle for cooled water. B. To provide the storage capacity during makeup water failure. C. To act as a reservoir for the cooling water pumps. D. All of these. Answer, all of these. 25. In a cooling tower, water becomes cool by losing sensible heat. Heat transfer to surroundings. Vaporization due to heat loss to air. Losing latent heat. Answer, losing sensible heat.